So, April 28th, 2026, Darci's Corner. A whole bunch of things have happened in the last few days, but the most important thing is that I had to lay out some boundaries for myself because I have PTSD from past life experiences and it's horrible. And when people trigger it, it's just not good for my mental health. And I love my family, but part of the reason I didn't want to come back here is because I knew that some of them would trigger my PTSD. And I expressed that to these people before I came back. I'm like, some of the elements here are toxic for me, and I don't want to be around them. I don't want them part of my life. And people, oh, no, it'll be fine. Come back, and you'll be a hero. It'll be great. But then, 4 months in, and I have a family member who's just pressing their luck in terms of my tolerance levels, and I begged them to stop. I said, please stop, please stop. You're not the boss of me, was the response. Like they're 5 years old or something. And I'm like, if you can't say something nice, don't say something, nothing at all. Well, I wouldn't say anything to you. I know. Please stop. You're triggering my PTSD. Please stop. Begged them to stop. They would not. So then finally I let slip what happens to my mind when my PTSD gets triggered and I start thinking horrible thoughts about the person triggering the PTSD, which is why I've been avoiding these people and staying away from these people. And when I am around them, I try to be pleasant and polite. If the conversation isn't working, I try just to end it or walk away from it, and this person just would not. And I'm truly sorry that I had to tell them how their actions were affecting my mental health. Horrible images will come to my brain about the person who is triggering me. I've had this happen with multiple jobs, multiple spaces over the last 20 years, and normally it's a coworker. And I know my jobs are temporary, so I just suck it up and deal with it, or I go to management and say, this has to stop. This person can't be interacting with me this way anymore, or things are going to get bad, and I just need it to stop. Normally that's how I deal with it. But when it's a family member who feels they're entitled to treat you that way, and they're not, it is okay for you to say, I have boundaries, and you shall not cross this boundary anymore because in the past you crossed this boundary all the time, and it hurt me a lot. Makes me want to unalive myself is how badly it hurts me. So everything in me starts screaming. And the thing is, your fight and flight response does not know the difference between a real or imagined threat. So whether you're imagining a tiger there or there's actually a tiger there, your fight or flight response will respond the same either way. And now I'm responding to the tiger in the room, and I'm asking this person to stop being my tiger. And their response is, you're not the boss of me. I'm not afraid of you. I don't run from tigers anymore. And if a tiger comes at me, I'm going to stop it. But I would much rather just not be in the room with the tiger in the first place. So please understand, if you're a tiger in my life, I will ask you nicely several times to just stop. And if you can't stop, my next responses are not going to be nice anymore. They're going to be hostile and they're going to be horrible. And I don't want to be hostile and horrible to anybody. So it makes me cry. But whatever, I'll cry. But I will stand my ground, and I will not be afraid in my own home. I will not feel unsafe at the dinner table as I'm trying to enjoy my breakfast. So I beg the tigers in my life to stop attacking me. Because I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to be hostile. And I've gotten rid of all my tigers. And then one comes into my home, and I beg them to stop being a tiger, and they won't. Anyway, the end result is me and the tiger are no longer talking, which is the best response that could have happened. And the children are home, and I have to cut this off. Anyway, Darci's Corner. I'm protecting my mental health. I'm doing my best to live my best life. And I really do love my family. And I'm sorry that things are going this way, because I want to be able to be around my family. I really do love them. Protect your mental health. Set your boundaries. And enforce them. But you don't have to be mean when you enforce them, and you don't have to be hostile. And you can keep sharing love. Kindness costs nothing. Love your neighbor.